Hello everyone, Sons and Noctoon, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Star Worm Lighting mod. Now, this is simply a mod based around lighting, and as you can see there is a difference between the torches, obviously due to their placement, and what lighting you can do with no torches and just some Star Worm blocks. Now, to simply get started with the mod, you want to find Star Worm Cobble, which you can find pretty much underground fairly easily at, I think, sort of any sort of level, maybe coal or iron and even under, for well gen, or maybe possibly similar to granite, diorite and andesite. I haven't really come across too much how yet. And then once you find it, you want to use a stone pickaxe or higher to harvest it, as you can see here. Now, once you have harvested it, you'll want to use at least 4 of them, and you can easily get these in a quite reasonable vein size, so there's that. You're not just going to be finding one and then looking for quite a while to obtain these, and I'll show that soon. But once you get 4 of them, you can use that to make a Star Worm and get 16. You can convert it back if you want to, using cobble and 8 of the Star Worms that you had, and get 2 of that back. Or you can use a mortar and pestle as well as a Star Worm to make goop. Mortar and pestle obviously being made with a stick and bowl. Once you have this goop, however, you can apply it to any blocks that are available here. So what this will be doing is obviously applying the Star Worm goop to the block to then give it lighting properties. So similar to, say, placing glowstone in the world, except that with every block that's compatible here and giving them lighting properties. So, for example, if I just say remove this torch, because I don't need to, Star Worm Cobble obviously gives off probably similar light to a redstone torch, but if I placed, say, some Star Worm stone, you can see that it lights up quite a good amount, and obviously do a comparison of this as well as a torch. So we'll just put this in, say, the corner, and see how much that lights up. We'll put glowstone down, and see how much that covers. And typically, obviously with torches, you're going to have quite a bit of placement between them. So if we just say place a torch here, we'll place one at the other end, and then say at the middle, you can see how much coverage obviously each one gives. Now if we do this with the Star Worm blocks, just of any variety, say we'll do, I guess, white concrete or magenta wool, for example. Then we can do that, and while you don't really need to place these that much, obviously with limitations of torches, you have to put them somewhere on the ground or a wall, and they can easily be broken or fall or something due to gravity or something like that. Whilst glowstone, you don't have that problem. But if you do want to have it where you have lighting properties on blocks that fit a theme of a room, or keep consistent with other blocks you have in a build, but still have lighting somewhere that isn't torches or glowstone or redstone lamps or certain other means, then you can obviously use these to spruce up a room with lighting and keep it consistent with the build. So if I wanted to, say with cobblestone, since that's what I've mostly got here, I could add cobblestone lighting to the flooring like so, no problem, and it'll blend in with the rest and cover a good amount of this sort of structure here that I've built for demoing. So there's that. But yeah, so if we just take a look at the vein size so you can get an idea, or at least where I found it in a ravine somewhere too close by. I think it was this side. Yep. So you can see that it spawns in a quite small but quite reasonable amount of blocks here. So we'll see with this one how much we got. So you get access to about 3 here, so it's not going to be too easy with this one to reach the actual Star Worms themselves. With this one, of course, we've got 4, so you're able to easily convert that. But yeah, I'm not too sure on how common or rare these are. as I haven't actually generated the world too much yet. We'll just take a look around for a bit and see how that is. Obviously inside cave systems that are visible rather than those that aren't. So we've got, I assume, say 5 or something here. Let's break this out a bit. So we've got, let's see, 5 there. And we'll go around Spectator again to a different location, possibly a bit higher up, and see if it spawns at other heights than lower down, say gold level or something. So we've got around about 40-ish, possibly, I assume that's about 2 there. So that's just 2. So my guess is that it's probably around about maybe 1 or 2 at the smallest size, and then maybe 5-ish, maybe 6-ish at the largest that you can find them as a vein. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Is just getting the particular requirements, breaking them down, and then giving lighting properties to typical blocks you would use in builds. And there's also the vines, of course, which don't have a recipe, but can hang off like so, which doesn't seem to have lighting at all, compared to the cobble, which does. So I guess another decoration option if you wanted to use this for something. But yeah. And finally we have configs, which allows you to configure the vein size to make these obviously easier or tougher to find, or just make yielding much different results possible to your liking. So for the vein per chunk, you've got 2, and you can have it between 0 to 64, and the vein size is obviously 7, so the maximum you can get probably is 7, and then probably the minimum is about 1 or 2, and then per chunk is obviously what you'll see in each chunk, so you probably have 2 lots of this being generated compared to say 1, or even more common than usual. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.